There's just no queen like a vegan queen.
Oh, my asthma, scuppered again.
Tell me about it. I'm fit to fry. I'm like this. I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? Yet again in lockdown.
Do you know, I so wish you were here with me.
Do you know what, love? It's too much. Shall I just sit down?
Do it.
I'm just going to sit down in protest.
Yay! My daughter's back.
I'm back.
My daughter's back and she's in me house. Ella, my daughter's back. Hi, loves.
Hello.
I'm Gemini.
And I'm Miasma.
And together we are the Vegan Queens. Hey, and do you know what? It's been a right long while since we've been together.
It's ridiculous.
Like sat at the same table, hasn't it? Well, we did a show last year, speaking of shows that we did last year.
Oh, yes.
We want to talk about that in a bit. We did a show last year, June 21st, in this here backyard right here. So, we were in a play. Our first play. We're loving these.
Loving these.
Our new finger jewels.
Look at them, look at them.
Saves growing nails, because you know, they can be dangerous sometimes.
Very dangerous.
Nails,
Very dangerous, you know, when you're doing things.
Do you know what you reminded me of in this film?
wow.
In this week? You know that film, The Boyfriend?
Yes.
That.
Oh, I love The Boyfriend. Yeah, brilliant film that.
It's possibly a bit earlier than that, but this character would fit very well in The Boyfriend.
Well, I thought, you know, I'd step it up because I'm so excited to see you again. You know, I thought I'd do a bit of something with Mirror.
Oh, we've got so much to talk about.
Loads.
And with all,
A plethora, if you will.
I suppose the most important thing to mention first is, as you can possibly tell by the colours of our makeup, look at my eyes. Look deep into them. What colours do you see? Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple.
Reggie Biff, baby.
Black and brown. All on my eyes.
I remember, baby.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. Oh, do you know, last Pride Month,
Yes.
had it been normal, we would have been working right through.
Right the way through. We wouldn't have had time to wipe his bums.
We had bookings April to September.
April to September.
April to September. Marvellous bookings. And we'd have got more along the way, of course.
Oh, aye.
So hopefully, well, here's the thing about the Prides, right? Now, Brighton has cancelled. Liverpool has cancelled. Rochdale, I believe, aren't having one. Like a Pride event.
No, not an in-person one, no.
But we're doing a bingo game for them, aren't we?
Oi, Legs 11.
Our first booking in over a year, we're dead excited. It's bingo over bloody Zoom, and we're dead excited.
No wonder Britain's been going mad.
Can you blame us? But, you know, let's hope now the world is turning a corner. And we're all getting our vaccines. We're not talking about this deaf shit like people are magnetised, spoons are sticking to the tits. No, they're not.
But you know what, as well, even if they were, I think that's really useful.
Well, it is.
Like, you know, have you ever walked around the kitchen with several pieces of crockery and thought, actually, I could just do with whacking that on a boob?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So yeah, it's going to be our first booking for over a year. And hopefully we can get a few more Prides next year. It's very telling that Manchester Pride hasn't cancelled. And Manchester Pride is one of the only ones that you have to pay for to go. I'm not saying it's all about money. I'm just saying Brighton Pride and Liverpool Pride, two of the other biggest, have cancelled for public safety reasons.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
Would you feel comfortable, love? Like if you were booked for a live Pride event, because I've been pondering this, you know, we had a gig on a stage.
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable?
Now?
This year, yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure either. I'd really have to think about it.
Because they're very big events, aren't they? And the thing about doing a big event like that is you've people coming talking to you all day long. Like if you're there as a host.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we were in Stockport for the day.
Yeah.
We had a beautiful day, 2019.
Yes.
And they booked us again for 2020, I guarantee you that. We had a beautiful day, but you're talking to people all day long. You're hugging everyone you see.
Photos, all sorts, arms round arms.
Of course.
All things.
But that's what those events are meant for, aren't they? It's meant to be camaraderie, togetherness, family.
Community, all that big good stuff.
Rainbow family.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I've missed them.
I've missed them loads, you see, because the thing is, it's funny, innit? And that's the whole thing with what the lockdown's been. So you structure your year, don't you, either consciously or subconsciously, around events that happen. We all do it. We've got Christmas or festivals, whatever.
Yeah.
And in your brain, it's already mapped out, well, now it's this, now it's this.
Yeah. And 2020 was very much a blank canvas for everybody.
Agreed.
I've noticed behind me, this whiteboard here, it's Paul and Jason's, it still says September 2020 on it, and it's now written on it.
No.
Still. And that was only because nothing had been changed on it from March.
Yes.
So it said March up until September, and I think I was sat in front room watching Coronation Street probably, and I hear Paul say, I've not changed that since March, I'm going to change it now to September. It's been like that ever since, but that used to be a fully working whiteboard.
Yeah. All gigs, all appointments, everything going on. New eyes.
So
all sorts.
But you know, here's the thing. If there's anything good to be drawn from the last year plus,
yes,
it's that we've all gone through this together.
Yeah.
All of us. We have, by and large, looked out for each other.
I think so, yeah.
You know, people have just been much more neighbourly than they might have been with their direct neighbours before in the past. So, you know, there's something to be said for that kind of that invite into empathy, into kindness, into reaching out.
That's gorgeous way of putting it, love.
I just hope we stick with it.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? It's, well, not problem, but the issue is just like, should it have to take something like that?
No,
to encourage
absolutely
that
it shouldn't. No. But we live in a very capitalistic, money-obsessed world, and sometimes it takes something like this. It shouldn't do.
No.
But sometimes it takes something like this to make people realise how much we need each other.
It's true, that.
All of us. We all need Elaine working on the checkout at Spa.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We all need the guy who's cleaning the buses every night when they've finished with sanitizer to make them clean for the next day.
Yeah.
We all need the people packing the hand wash and the masks and and you could roll that. I could go on for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We all need this person, that person, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good to be able to acknowledge that.
It is, I think, yeah.
At least.
Yes, definitely. Without a doubt, yeah.
Now I'm going to see if I can, I think I might have to drink the coffee like this.
I'm gonna, look at this, pie hands.
Bananas, bunch of bananas. It's one of hers though.
Big slurp of tea.
Oh, I love a brew.
I do.
You know, a nice brewski.
So yeah, this is your Pride season now. Watching two lovely queens with fake nails on, drinking tea.
And I'm sure that our audience are very much kind of attuned and accustomed and very aware.
Yes.
But just in case, let's tell you why Pride is still important.
Yes.
Because there was do you mind if I link to a video on Those Vegan Guys channel?
Well, link away. Link away.
Paul did a live chat recently. Could link to loads of videos that Paul and Jason have done about their relationship and how it grew, and there's a lot about tolerance in there. But very recently, Paul did a live chat with a lovely couple, Will and Chris.
Oh yes.
Gorgeous pair of lads.
Lovely.
Inside and out. Oh, that sounds wrong. You know what I mean. Physically and emotionally. Gorgeous. Anyway, I'll link it up there. Because they ended up having a chat as, you know, a gay couple and were one of a gay couple. They ended up having a chat about their relationships and their perceptions about being out in the public and the things that they are afraid to do in public.
Yes.
And all that kind of thing. And this is a general theme among the LGBTQIA plus family. Is that sometimes we don't feel safe. It's 72 countries homosexuality is still illegal.
52, I think.
I think it's 72.
Is it 72?
I think so.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. In some countries, it's still punishable by death.
Yes.
The death penalty. And some countries still do horrific conversion therapies. You know, where
I mean, let's face facts. Our own country hasn't outright banned them.
No.
Despite the fact that Boris Johnson said they would.
So although we can legally get married and, you know, for the most part we can live our lives and do our shopping and run our bloody allotments, whatever it is we do.
Wear nails.
There are still those that believe we are less than.
Yeah.
And until there are none, prides must continue.
Absolutely.
That's basically the...
Pretty much the gist, isn't it? Let's face it, yeah. Yeah, and...
It's about acceptance, it's about, you know... And even within our own kind of community, the labels that people like to use for themselves are attacked.
Yes.
Because people have their own limited views of what it's like to be a man or a woman.
Absolutely.
Or a gay man or a gay woman. And, you know, even gay men suffer very much from toxic masculinity.
Oh God, without a doubt. Without
very,
a
very
doubt.
much so. Where they look down on feminine men as if it's some kind of compromise that's been made.
Well, also, you know, the fact that so many have jumped on the bandwagon with, I don't know if you're familiar with Twitter discourse and stuff like that, the so-called LGB Alliance, we've touched on them before,
right.
Which is deliberately excludes the T in there, which is, to my mind, abhorrent. But also attempting to, and I will just say as well, they've been granted charity status by the Charities Commission, and the thing is that if you have an actual look at the people who are in charge of this and just interrogate how many of those people identify as either LG or B, because it's really interesting reading.
Give us a hint.
Not many.
Right.
And the people they're affiliated with, very interesting. I'll give you a hint. Scumbags. Why are we policing our own community? Do you know what I mean?
Because people need to feel like they are powerful. And actually, the only true power comes from a vast and diverse community bonded together. All colours, all creeds, all sexualities, all identities. You know.
Yeah. Why won't you share your pie, Margaret? Maybe you should.
People are scared. I think people are perhaps a bit scared of it because it makes them feel powerless, like they've somehow lost power.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty much everything is either about power or money, isn't it?
It's very true. Very true. Yeah. It's an interesting one to interrogate, isn't it, love?
Very much so.
Because I've been having chats with Stuart of late. Sometimes we don't talk at all because he really gets on my tits. But actually, I've said a bad thing there from what I'm about to say, actually, which was... And they are now pretty much full-time identifying as they, them. In terms of their gender identity. May I she, her. They are they, them. And, you know, I just find that really interesting, isn't it? Particularly like when you say some people want to come and sort of go, oh, you can't do this, I've spoken on this, blah, 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 pontificating and so on and so forth. And it's, I don't know what your motive is there. To
feel powerful.
Yeah, well, you've said it, there you go, yeah.
To feel powerful.
Yeah.
To feel like more powerful than you because I've said this.
Yeah. Which is clearly because you've had to give up some of your own power by being queer identifying.
The only thing that gives you any kind of better than you status is veganism. And that's not no, actually it is that we're better people, because we've thought about the harm that meat and dairy does, not only to meat, dairy and eggs and fish does, not only to the animals but to the earth and to people and to the climate and to the water and to the air and to the rainforest, blah 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 blah. And we thought all those things are more important than me and my taste buds. And I'm going to change to this that in fact in some ways does make us superior. Suck that one.
Bernice. What's her name there?
What's that Indian comedian called? In Britain, glasses, beard.
Oh, Ramesh, is it? Do you mean? Yeah.
Of him. I got that of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's great. I really like him.
He did this whole thing about, you know, people don't like vegans because they think that we think we're better than you. Well, we are.
I do like a bold statement.
Yeah.
Come out and say it. Pick your potato and eat it.
I've noticed we've actually got same colour hair.
We have?
Today. Same colour roots and same colour hair.
It just goes to show, doesn't it, when they say, you know, like, no matter what you do, you will eventually turn into your mother.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So, let's show them us dresses.
Okay.
These are new dresses that we've decided to wear for Pride. Look. Little girl in a little they, them, I don't know who they are. Floating above the city.
Yeah.
What does it say again?
And
we feel.
Just touch my breast.
We're all floating.
Isn't that beautiful?
I think it's quite nice.
Gorgeous. So quite an accurate description of an LSD trip. You know, not that I've ever done that.
Have you not?
No, I've never done LSD. No.
Oh, I haven't done it much.
No.
But as a girl in my youth, I'm sorry, I'm going to admit it, of course I have. And do you know what I did? Do you know what I bloody bleeding friggin' did?
Go on.
Typical this for an hippie. An hippie soul went outside. Guess what I did? Mine's my guess.
Did you wee in a watering can?
No, I hugged trees.
Oh, that's nice though.
I hugged
I think it's lovely.
trees.
Yeah. Why not?
And thanked them.
Yeah. Do you know?
Proper like deep hug and said thank you for all you do. And thank you for your beauty. And thank you for your wood. And thank you for you.
Thank you for your wood.
Oh, I was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds that night.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah.
You could put that on a Valentine's Day card, couldn't you, to your fella? Thank you for your wood.
To.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, not playing. Not playing.
She's filth. She's always been filth. I don't know where she gets it from.
Nor I.
I'm an absolute lady.
Practically a nun, in many ways. Okay, sniffing that coffee.
I wish I could drink.
Why can I drink? Can I not drink?
So what's been going on of late that we can chat about, Miasma?
Well, where should we start? So, the plot continues to thicken in the Trump issue, doesn't it?
I am honestly this man. I saw a speech of his the other night, you know, talking about babbling and incoherent. It was on the David Pakman show. I know that we've recommended the Young Turks on here before. I think I've mentioned David Pakman.
Lovely Pakman.
Very, very good. Along with Brian Tyler Cohen. Great. They're just all great. He showed a bit of this kind of speech the other night, and he's still going on about the election is stolen. It's like it's how much proof does the man need? But the thing is, he was also talking about the support that he's still getting from the Republican Party and how people are scared of speaking out against him still, and that's the reason why the 6-1 commission. Now, no, I get it, Miasma. I'm not condoning it though. That's very.
Oh, scared of speaking out against him. I thought he was trying to claim they were scared of speaking for him.
No,
they never bloody sure.
No. They're scared of speaking out against him because if he can rouse a crowd to do what they did on the 6th of the 1st, shouting, "Hang Mike Pence," the closest man at the time to Trump, just because he wouldn't do something completely illegal, which is what it would have been.
Yeah.
If he can do that, he still has the power to rally the troops of hatred, rally the knuckle draggers and the you know, not quite all there.
Like a sort of demonic Vera Lynn, if you will. No, but like, you know, she was like rallying.
Sing as we go.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it's
Fields. You'll tell me bluebirds over.
Oh yeah. The white cliffs of Dover.
Tomorrow.
We should sing something that we know we can sing well on this here vlog, because we haven't sat together and sang.
What should we sing? Year and a half. What should we sing?
I don't know. What can we sing?
I don't know. No, not We'll Meet Again, because we have met again. Why do we do ABBA? Let's do ABBA.
All right.
What'll do?
Yeah. You ready?
Ready.
My, at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Oh yeah. And I have met my destiny in quite a similar way.
Sorry.
The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Whoa, 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 Waterloo. Yeah. Finally facing my Waterloo. That'll do, wouldn't it? Yay! Sorry, I followed you up here. We've not been in practice for a long time.
Which we're bad,
We've tried it over bloody Skype, and we're always time.
There's always a delay, isn't there? That's the problem, isn't it?
We're awful.
But there you go. There's a bit of cabaret.
So we were talking about Trump.
Trump, that dirty Trump.
So yes, I get the fear. Yes. I understand why they're feared, but because 74 million people voted for that man.
Yeah.
And there is a percentage of that 74 million who would heed any call.
Yeah, do its bidding, as it were.
And they're scared shitless of that, and I don't blame them, because there are still people being arrested, making bomb threats and death threats to Republicans.
Exactly.
Who voted for the 6-1 Commission. So what do you do?
Literally, it's like a lawless state, isn't it?
He's a bandit.
Yeah.
The man is a bandit, but maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he wants to go down in history like, you know, Billy the Kid or whatever. And it's like,
snake oil salesman.
You're a bit more orange.
Yeah.
Your hair's crap.
Yeah.
You always look pissed.
Yeah.
You're a sweaty fat oaf.
Yeah. I'm related.
And I do say fat in a negative way there. And I'm fat myself, but I'm good fat.
You're not, Bob.
I am fat. Most of us ladies are out there with lockdown. You're not. You're like that bloody Jason. You can eat what you want, not per pound.
That's not true.
It is true.
It's not.
No, well.
Let's not go there today, shall we?
No, you're just very careful, you are.
I'm very careful.
Whereas I'm hungry.
But nothing wrong with that, either.
Well, no, but as long as I'm being healthy, and I'm not necessarily being healthy.
Right.
It's something I'm because, you know, I would like to wear my bikini by the end of summer.
Yeah.
It might be nice.
Whether anyone wants you to or
even if it's just a paddling pool in backyard.
Oh, I don't mind that. I'll put my feet in a paddling pool and vlog.
Oh, I love a backyard.
Yes.
I love a backyard.
I do.
Think of a blob.
Little sandpit going.
Oh,
yeah.
Sandpits.
Lovely.
Oh, it's doing that thing, miasma.
What, where it's counting down?
Yeah, it's like last few minutes, so let's start it again, so that you don't want to miss any of this.
Are you messing? We're back together, for God's sake.
Let's come right up here, because I might be able to get a thumbnail out of it.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not going to use this as a thumbnail, am I? Because it'll give the game away. Let's just melt.
Touch me, feel me.
Hiya.
Hello.
We're back. Back once again for the Renegade Master. So yeah, Trump, let's not talk about him anymore.
No, we don't.
He's a very, what we have to conclude is that the man is a very extremely dangerous man to the country. And I understand, I don't condone, please hear me, I don't condone. I understand people wanting somebody like that so far removed from standard politics, because politics is broken. Modern day politics is broken. It's shit. It doesn't work.
Shit.
All this filibuster crap in America and
we've said it before, haven't we? Like, why does everything take so bastard long? It's no wonder people. Do you know what I mean?
and Dominic Cummings, this little bastard, all of a sudden it's like, you know.
Oh yeah, now he's trying to pal up with everyone again. He's like,
Now-
I told him it was wrong.
Oh yeah.
Get
He's,
lost. You look like a molester.
He looks like a zombie.
Yeah, a zombie molester, and that's not a good thing to be.
I'm sure there's one of them in Dawn of the Dead.
There probably is. Well, they were all molesters, really, weren't they?
They're awful.
All over you like that.
All of you biting you.
Prodding you with nails.
But right cheeky though. Do you know what I mean?
Uninvited, unprovoked, as one might say.
So, have we anything negative to talk about this country? Well,
I mean, if we have anything positive to talk about this.
Oh, I mean, now, here's the rub. We haven't told them where we've been. Don't judge us.
I'm not proud, but I'm also not
Don't
ashamed.
judge us. So, there's a new man doing a milk round. Oat milk, 100%. It's called Darren, it's lovely. Anyway, he says, it's a repeating theme this. He says, have a boat. Ladies, would you like to come on my boat? We can maybe go to a nice bay in Portugal and spend some time there. Green list.
Who wouldn't?
At the time. Green list.
Till we got there.
Lovely time. Smashing. Thought we'd skip an episode, we'll go back.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Amber List. 10 days in a hotel.
Not even a nice one.
Anyway, there's a bellboy in the hotel called Peter, an ex-client of my husband's, luckily. So we were alright for vegan food and wine, weren't we?
He did well, bless him.
And he looked after us.
He did.
You know, we had a nice time, and then we hitchhiked back up the M6 with a couple of lorry drivers.
Yeah. Very nice afternoon just outside Cheshire.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. And then home again.
And here we are.
So, the moral of the story really is always rely on the kindness of strangers. No. When
I have always relied on the kindness of strangers.
When in doubt, go on a boat.
Yeah, well, yes.
There you go.
I mean, I'm quite liking boats these days.
I love boats.
I've got a bit of a penchant.
Me and I, you know, because you feel a bit like away from it, don't you? Like, I could do whatever I like on this floating island.
Yeah, and
you know
then,
what I mean?
you know, you come across these little islands uninhabited, a couple of rabbits, maybe a skunk or a tortoise.
Yeah.
Who can say? And they're, you know, lovely. In fact, there's a place in Kefalonia, you know, called Rabbit Island.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. And it's called that because it's, funnily enough, inhabited by rabbits only. I don't know how they survive or what they eat.
Well, this is the. I was got thinking then. Sorry, my husband's going to be a nerd now. I'm like, what's the ecosystem? What do they eat?
That's the wonderful thing about nature. She provides
That's very true.
for you.
Yeah.
You know, she just does.
Yeah.
doesn't
You know who
she?
else provides for you?
Who?
Bellboys. You got to pay up front though with Nature's credit card.
He likes some funny stuff, that Peter, didn't he?
So I was in a boudoir. My first boudoir.
So we were in the lift. My first lift.
Do ASMR with these? Would you like that, people at home? Darren, please come to the stern. like ripping me tights. Later that night. Wait, no.
Yes, I like these.
Yeah, I like them.
They're a bit awkward, but they look nice, and when you're a drag queen, that's all that matters.
They make a point, don't they? They make a statement. They're like, don't you try and shortchange me, gig person. I was promised fiddy. Now give him me or I'll scratch your eyes out. I wouldn't.
Give me my pay.
Yeah.
My first pay.
The
2021.
Yeah. The most I would do is poke a scrotum. That is the most I would do.
I've seen you do lots more.
More than that, yeah.
What else can we talk about my husband?
Sorry.
Oh, I'll tell you, I'll mention a couple of things that I've been
Go on.
watching with Paul and Jason.
Oh.
There's a series on Amazon Original called Solos.
Oh, yes.
Anne Hathaway, Morgan Freeman,
Ellen Mirren.
other folk.
Constance Wu.
Very good series.
You told me to watch it, didn't you? Yeah.
Very good series. And also, Netflix has an original series called Love, Death and Robots.
Oh, yes.
Animations. The first 18, season 1 is 18 episodes. Honestly, you'll get something different from all of them. Season 2 has absolutely blown me out of the water so far. I cannot believe that this is computer graphics.
Yeah. Oh, that's bloody good, isn't it? What they can do these days.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible. There are some scenes in one we watched the other night. The albino snowman. It's not called that. You'll know it when you come to it, though. The albino man who lives in the snowman. Just like that's a real man. That's a woman next to him.
Yeah. It is amazing, isn't it, what they can do?
It is.
Imagine us doing Ladies of Lockdown in the Stone Age. We'd have to draw every frame on a cave wall.
Oh, it'd be funny that though.
Be good though, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
A little bit.
Just show rocks.
It's just
we'd have our little crowd around us.
Yeah.
And we'd be going, ooh.
Like, guess what I did last night with a Stegosaurus? All them kind of jokes, you know. But no.
Just in noises.
Yeah, like, and all the crowd go, ooh. Because they don't know
You'd
yet.
have to show pictures, you'd have to draw you on one rock and a Stegosaurus on the other and go, ah.
Lol.
They won't get lol.
They'd learn.
Well, they'd have to, wouldn't they?
Culture moves on, doesn't it? So,
Time moves on. Look at us, we sat together for the first time in a year and a half. Got an answer.
I know.
Wait, well, that's that.
I've got a dinty thumb.
Yeah, they're starting hurting me now.
Yeah, a little bit. No, I won't take them off because I
Don't take them off.
I won't because I don't want to ruin the illusion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's all drag is, isn't it? It's an illusion and an exploration of the possibilities of gender through the medium of makeup. Yes, I'm available for dissertation discussions. Yes, there will be a cost.
As am I.
Yeah.
And I can do one about sex work and all.
There you go.
And the trials and tribulations therein.
Yeah.
And how it can actually make you a much stronger person.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It's true.
All that business.
That is true.
Yeah.
What she's saying there.
Yeah.
So, I mentioned at the beginning about our lovely show, Lime Pride.
Oh, yes.
That we did last year, June 21st.
Yeah.
So, we did it for a couple of charities. Took a cut ourselves as well, of course, we're not daft. But we did it for a couple of charities. And with I'm so sorry.
Is that Paul's phone?
Oh, leave it. 'Cause I can't do anything. And we wondered whether you might be interested in Lime Pride 2.
The Revenge. Attack of the Citrus.
Maybe on, I think it were either July 4th or 10th.
I think we went with 10th, didn't we? Because it was a busy weekend before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
July 10th.
10th?
Let us know what you think. Should we do another live streaming gig? And should we do an equal split between us? Because we're working girls, we need to earn some pennies. And an animal charity.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
But you lot let us know which you think would be good.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a charity called something like, I don't know, like Rainbow Pets or something. That'd be cute, wouldn't it, for gay animals? I think that would be lovely.
Well, it would be lovely, but is there such thing, miasma?
Well, I don't know if they identify as that, but there's a lot of same-sex behaviour in animals, isn't there? Maybe they're just less discerning, or do you know what? Maybe they've just got their head screwed on and they just do what feels nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I will say that as well, actually, speaking of charities. A lot of, you're going to see as well, feed people at home over Pride Month, which is an interesting concept because Pride Month is like American, isn't it? Whereas we have like several months, because like every different place in the UK, I think. But let's go with Pride Month. You're going to see a lot of companies bringing out a load of shite with a couple of rainbow colours on and calling it the Pride Collection. Don't fall for it. If you want it, ask them how much money they are donating to LGBTQIA charities and or organisations, and if they're not, then what they're doing is engaging in rainbow capitalism, and frankly, we don't want you shite flip-flops. There we go.
Very important point.
I think so.
Massively
Like,
important
don't use
point.
us and then not support us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, do be careful where you're buying your. I mean, be careful in general. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're on our way, and that's lovely. So yeah, July 4th, 10th. So sorry. Which is Saturday, isn't it? Did we do it on a Sunday last time?
I think we did a Sunday last time. Shall I have a look? Here we go.
I want to see that I can do stuff.
July. Yeah, so Saturday's the 10th. The 11th would be Sunday.
Oh, it still reads my thumb, so that's good.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad I haven't got that face recognition. Could you imagine? Who's that? My heart's got a mind of its own. She's just released, actually, a load of Pride t-shirts.
Who?
Victoria Beckham.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're like 95 quid each, like, but... What I will say for her is, although they're expensive, 100% of their profits goes to the Albert Kennedy Trust.
Oh, well, that's good.
So I'm like, fair enough. Crazy world.
Maybe we'll do a TikTok after.
Maybe. Hello, baby. Do you find me attractive, Mr. Bond?
Do you like the way I look when I look at you?
Imagine this coming towards you on a dark night. Hello, darling.
See, we just end up sitting here, just
Shine.
being silly Gemini and my husband between numbers.
Do you like that though, loves? This is pretty much our stage act. When we've not been singing, we just go like, oh, what's that?
No, we do a lot of banter though, don't we? We like a chat when we're doing a show.
Yeah.
We like song, of course, but we like a chat as well, particularly with the people in the audience.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot you can tell from a person,
There is.
you know.
And we like to give you a bit of attention, don't we, as well? So thanks for coming to see us.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You've paid for us to have baps. Not baps, like bread.
Well,
Well, both.
but these redone again.
Need to get mine lifted.
And I'm right glad of it.
They look gorgeous.
No, I am right glad of it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should ever be made to feel guilty about correcting things on themselves that they have a hard time with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you got the money and you want to do that.
Breast augmentation. Breast augmentation. I'm doing tricks.
Yeah, they've been augmented, haven't
Breast augmentation. I've had breast augmentation.
No, I think you do what you want. Like, all I would
Breast
say is before
augmentation.
you do it, examine why you want it.
Yeah,
and be clear about that.
And be as clear as you can that it will have the effect, your desired effect. Will it really make you happier?
Yeah. And if not, then there's something else going on, isn't there?
Because I always think if women aren't happy with small, because I think small boobs are gorgeous.
I do. A couple of poached eggs.
I think breasts in general are gorgeous, to be honest. I do think that breasts are a beautiful part of the body. Big, small, whatever. As a preference, I like an handful. For me, personally, you know.
Yeah.
I like an handful. But I have worried. Well, my friend Sandra, for example.
Oh, Sandra.
She felt very, very sad about her breast size. and she thought that she would get better men with bigger breasts. And I said to her, Sandra, love, if you feel objectified now, there's a good chance that that objectification is going to expand.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men are a sucker for a boob.
They are. It's true.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
You know.
Just got that, sorry.
So, yeah, you've got to ask yourself those questions, haven't you? Oh, speaking of questions answered.
Go on.
We're doing a problem page in that vegan theme.
Oh, yes.
Now, the next edition isn't due until August.
Yeah.
But if you've a problem, let us know. I'll link that vegan zine page down there because we're in it. So put the link down there. It's on those vegan guys' website, along with their free book.
Yeah, just put that in there, definitely.
That's
it's a good resource, it's a beautiful resource. Do you know what I like most about people?
What?
Just picking up on what you were talking about breast augmentation and other things there, and plastic surgery and stuff. It's funny to sort of try and describe it. I love the vulnerability of difference. You know, people just being what they are, and they might have their bits about them that they hate, and oftentimes I love the bits they hate because it's uniquely them. I know that sounds a bit daft, but
I think we've all been, unfortunately, I was talking to a lady the other night about kids. I know we've said it before on this channel, but I will say it again. I do feel sorry for the younger generation these days. If you've been born into a world of mobile phones, it's a completely different world than the one before it.
it's very true.
Completely different.
Very true.
Twitter, Facebook. I mean, the first thing was MySpace.
Yes.
You know,
And the
but
beatballs.
even that predates mobile phones, doesn't it?
I think so.
MySpace does.
Yeah. Well, certainly when it came out, you wouldn't have had a phone that could get internet and stuff. Even if there were phones.
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel bad for them because it's you have all these. There's a lot of wealth and a lot of privilege parading as normal,
Yeah.
and it isn't.
No.
I mean, it isn't. It's privilege.
Yeah.
And you know, the luck of some people being born into wealth, and then you've got this, you know, you've got X, the young girl on Instagram who's loaded, whose parents are loaded, who's got all the equipment, the filters, the blah, has a personal trainer, chef at home, and then you've got little Mindy, 14, living on Limeside with a single mother and a mobile phone, and this is her measure.
It's really insidious.
Because nobody's told her that it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
This is her target. This is what I have to be. I have to be this. I have to be as near to this as I can possibly be, because look at the acceptance and the tolerance, which is why I think it's very important sometimes that we all look at who we support. Very important.
Very, so much. It's so insidious, isn't it, as well? It's like what you just said then about little Mindy and Limeside. It's horrible, isn't it? Because more than ever before, it's like you get this world, this insight into what you think you're supposed to want and supposed to be, but you can't touch it, but you can see it constantly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's hard.
Very.
So hard.
Very, because it's in your face.
Yeah.
And it's in your face from so many places. It's not like there's just one or two of these privileged, wealthy paraders.
That's good.
There are thousands of them, hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah.
The wealth divide is a lot more prevalent than any of us. I'm sure, you know, we're all aware that there's an upper echelon of very rich people up there somewhere, but then there's the step just under them, and just under them, and just under, and blah, 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 and right down to those who would label themselves as middle class, who, again, sometimes in their pursuit of bettering their own situation, look like they are looking down on the people below them, and on it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Down there, and it's like we're all equal.
Yeah.
Really, you might have more money than me, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We're all equal.
It's true that.
How your fingers feeling,
all right now, actually. I think I'm acclimatised.
You're not wearing them right at the ends, are you?
No, I'm just wearing them where they'll go to.
Because now you look like you've got really sharp.
I know.
We're dead long nails.
Look at my stubby fingers.
Well,
But
look at mine.
yeah.
Terribly long, darling. Just little rings, Luke.
Because if I wear them at the end, you see, it's like they'll go all shaky.
But they're nice.
They're lovely. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. They look like Linda Evangelista.
I thought that's gonna sort of turn into. Oh, let's just hit on RuPaul quickly.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, so for those of you that don't know, we don't watch anymore.
No.
Because it's becoming saturated. It's too much.
Who could keep up?
You can't keep up. It's like there were another English series and an American one, then Canada again, Australia new, Spain new.
They did Amsterdam,
All Stars coming
Holland,
up.
didn't they? Yeah, they did a Holland one.
It's just like
Down Under, Australia.
yes,
Yeah.
it's
No.
we think it's too much, and it's kind of what it's doing now. It started at first to minimise the majority of drag
Yeah.
by making it look like it was just this. Mm-hmm. It's way bigger than that. Now, the same kind of thing really. It's building up. There's a lot of toxic fans.
Oh, so many toxic fans.
Horrible people,
Yeah.
and it's like, you do understand that most of these people are LGBTQI++++, and that's all about acceptance and tolerance and rainbow family, and you're being horrible to another drag queen who the judges deemed better than. It's toxic.
So
It's
toxic.
And there are too many little queens doing a face makeup and saying, I'm a drag queen now, here's my name. And it's like, if you're going to get out there and become a queen, all the luck in the world to you. But if you're not, you're a makeup artist. Please own that.
Be a bloody brilliant makeup artist.
And some of them are.
Yeah.
You know. And own that. Make your name that way.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's not the same. I don't care what anyone says. It's not.
Oh, is it? It's the
Not the
same.
same.
It's drag is about performance.
Performative act, exactly.
It's always been about performance, which is what we've missed desperately over the last
Exactly,
year plus. We had such joy. Well, as you've seen on our channel, there's lots of snippets from all the little prides we've done, and of course there's Line Pride.
Yeah.
Don't forget July 10th, let us know. But well, that's ruined the illusion, hasn't it?
I was in a play. My first play.
I was in a play. My first play. Catch you. I know I've done it before, and I'm doing it again as
Doesn't
well.
matter, we all recycle.
So, yeah, very happy Pride to everybody. It's going to be a very different kind of Pride season because there aren't a lot of Prides to attend, although there's a lot of stuff going on online, which is kind of what happened last year.
Yeah.
A lot of it switched to a digital platform, which is why we did Line Pride as well, because we thought, perfect time.
There's a bandwagon. Yeah.
Perfect time to do our own little show.
Absolutely.
You know? And it was. And we earned, you know, a few £100, and we split it with the George House Trust and the Albert Kennedy Trust and us.
Yeah.
And it was lovely.
3 worthy queers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, it went nice.
It was gorgeous, and you know, there's nothing to add to that. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm just so hoping now that we can get back to it. It's we love it. We love being out there performing for you guys. We love being here chatting to you as well, but out there performing for you, we're getting paid as well, so
Yeah.
you know, big
It's
bonus.
our home as well, isn't
I
it?
like a few paper notes in my tits.
I do. So sue me. We didn't even plan that.
I do. I like to be handed a wad, and I like to shove it down my bra, and I like to know it's there. You better not have took anything off Darren's boat.
No.
This better not be him messaging me. Do you remember last time?
Shout at him, ma'am. I won't have it. Oh, are we counting down quite low?
Oh.
Are we on 4?
Oh, yeah, we better say goodbye.
Alright.
Oh, we've done a right long and we've just been sat chittling
Chatting and going like that.
about all kinds of things and stuff and, you know, all bits.
Bits and things and odds and ends and
Oh,
sorts.
but you know what, Miasma, it's been bloody lovely.
It's been gorgeous. Love you. Mwah.
Love you too, my darling. I really do. It's been gorgeous to be back together in about bloody time and all. So, are we back in a fortnight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Paul fed us last night. Bibimbap and kimchi.
Beautiful.
Full Korean dinner.
I'll pay for it later, you know, south side, but it will worth it.
Hey, but it does you good, that kimchi.
I know, cleans you out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's meant to. It's a fermented food.
It's like there's a flora.
Anyway, filth.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for our lovely Pride special. We've had a marvellous time. And we'll be back with you in a fortnight. Oh! Stuart's channel. Oh, the library is open. It's always open. Always talking about books and stuff and things. Love the channel. Go and have a look. Go and have and subscribe. Don't be rude.
Yeah.
You subscribe here, subscribe there.
Yeah. Mute
You know Stuart a lot better than you think you do.
Yeah.
Right, loves. We'll see you in a fortnight.
Mwah.
Oh, until then, you know, please look after yourselves, won't you? And don't forget to send us your problems for that vegan scene. We'll love to help you and answer you. See you in a fortnight, darlings. Bye, loves.
Beautiful.
Bye, loves. Bye, loves.